What? What are you saying, bro? I can't. I'm deaf in this ear. I can't hear you.
Take your camera away. Don't film this gentleman.
You're gonna take my camera away? You're threatening me?
No, I'm telling you. I'm not threatening.
You're telling
you. I'm telling you.
What do you want?
Away. This gentleman doesn't...
Don't step up to me like that.
What do you want?
Take that blue badge off you.
Alright then, so as you heard from that little snippet, it's a bit of a back and forth with JoeKingAudits and this constable. But that's neither there or thingy, but there was clearly a misunderstanding between the two on what was said. And then you get this second constable, which is quite confrontational, which is unprofessional. Look at how he's dressed for a start. Boots tucked in into his trousers, blue badge on, hands in pockets. The only thing is missing is sunglasses and chewy. But we will break this interaction down in it because there's a few points which is said, which there's one I can't clarify, but yeah. So we'll just get straight into this video.
I'm deaf as well. I can't hear jack shit.
Yeah. Alright, mate. If anything, we'll contact them. Alright. But I don't think we will.
Yeah, no, I don't think you need to. You got CCTV now, mate. Alright.
What happened?
Oh, a bit of a car accident. A little young girl got knocked over.
Huh?
Young girl got knocked over.
Really?
Yeah. Just there.
Oh, dangerous. See it.
How's it?
Yeah, from what everyone's saying, you've been not wrong, that she ran out. From where it was described, when she ran out, your car was actually quite close, to be fair, reacting that quick.
This guy involved.
You alright?
Half left.
You what?
Half left.
What?
Half left.
What do you mean half left?
Half left. I'm not all right, you know, I'm half left as well.
What, are you filming us?
No. I wouldn't do anything like that.
What do you want then?
Surely not.
Mate, do me a favour, stop filming this gentleman.
What? What are you saying, bro? I'm deaf in this ear, I can't hear you.
Take your camera away. Don't film this gentleman.
You're gonna take my camera away? You're threatening me?
No, I'm telling you. I'm not threatening.
You're telling me?
I'm telling you.
What do you want?
Away. This gentleman doesn't...
Don't step up to me like that.
What do you want?
Take that blue badge off you.
No.
Alright. Well, I don't need anything then.
Well then, can you step away? Because we're dealing with someone and
No,
this person's
no.
traumatised.
I'm
Doesn't
alright.
need your camera in his face, does it?
Alright.
Alright then, so this person was involved in an accident which involved hitting a young girl, which was irresponsible, running across the road. I have sympathy for him, and I have sympathy for her to an extent. Well, no, I don't. I have sympathy for them both, obviously. But the matter of the fact is, the camera wasn't in his face until the constable in the car opened the window and started shouting stuff at him. And JoeKingAudits said he is deaf. I don't know if he's actually deaf in that ear, but as he's walking up, he said he's sitting he's deaf and he can't really hear nothing. So maybe he is got bad hearing. So if somebody's talking to you out of a car window and you got bad hearing, you're gonna step closer, which means the only reason he got closer to the car is because of that constable's actions. It's that simple. So if they didn't want the camera in his face, which it wasn't, you couldn't really see his face because of the reflections on car windows. But yeah, let's continue and see what else they're gonna say.
Well then maybe you should take him to a police station or somewhere private.
No, you're not going to tell us what to do.
Alright, we'll see you later then.
Right, we'll see you later then.
Bye bye. Can I have that guy's collar number, please? He said he wanna. What did they say we're gonna do? What did they threaten me with? Take your hands out of your pockets. Look professional.
Mate, go get a life, yeah? Get a grip. Don't tell me what to do. If I want to stand here with my hands in my pockets, I will.
No.
Right?
Stand there with your hands in your pockets. Tattoo boy. Just gonna try to find this column.
Is that a beer there?
Yeah.
Right, well pass me that beer because you're not meant to drink in public.
There's no PNO. There's no PNO.
Open alcohol
There's no
container in the street.
There's no PNO in this area. You just stole my beer, bro.
Okay then, so it's not on about a PNO, it's on about a Public Space Protection Order, which is covered under Chapter 2 of the Antisocial Behaviour and Criminal Crime and Policing Act of 2014, and it states Section 59, powers to make a Public Space Protection Order. So we are just going to highlight up to here and let it go.
1. A local authority may make a public spaces protection order if satisfied on reasonable grounds that 2 conditions are met. 2. The first condition is that A. Activities carried on in a public place within the authority's area have had a detrimental effect on the quality of life of those in the locality, or B. It is likely that activities will be carried on in a public place within that area and that they will have such an effect. 3. The second condition is that the effect, or likely effect, of the activities A. is, or is likely to be, of a persistent or continuing nature. B. is, or is likely to be, such as to make the activities unreasonable, and C. justifies the restrictions imposed by the notice.
So, if you want to read through the rest, pause it. There you go. So, there you go. So, the Public Place Protection Order, Public Space Protection Order, is not in place in this area. So, drinking is not illegal. You're allowed to drink on the street as long as there's not a public space protection order in place. There is not. So what this copper has done is stolen this guy's drink because he's intended to pour it out. So he's depriving him of something which is lawfully his. Theft is where you intentionally take something to deprive it from that person. That's exactly what this cop has done, and then I think he's changed his mind because he realizes there is no public space protection order in place. But let's continue.
There's no drinking in this area. You can drink in this area. You've got it wrong again. You always get it wrong, you know. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Zip it. You know, don't tell me what to do, bro. I know what I'm doing. What's your collar number?
Mate, go away.
What's your collar? 6177. 6177. Don't get up in the car. Doggo. Right, I'll record from a distance now. But I'm going to drink my beer in public because, you know, it's legal in this place. You know, I have to train you about these things, but, you know, it's not Nazi Germany, bro. Chill out. Don't tell people what to do. Do not tell people what to do.
I'm a police officer. My job is to tell people.
No, it isn't. It's to serve and protect. Remember your oath, bro.
So, this constable believes it's his job to tell people what to do. Not law-abiding citizens. You have no legal authority to tell a law-abiding citizen what to do. Unless if he's committed an offence or is under arrest, you cannot tell him what to do at all. And, well, you can tell him what to do, but he's under no obligation to listen to anything you are saying whatsoever. Just like I can go outside and tell somebody to jog on and do this and do that. Anybody has the right to tell somebody what to do, but they don't have to do it. It's as simple as that. You have zero powers unless if somebody has committed an offence or you suspect somebody is committing an offence. It's a good job you didn't pour his beer down the drain. This copper is very uneducated and believes that that's his job to tell people what to do, and then it really needs to go and get retrained, in my opinion.
What do you think
Serve and protect.
What do you think I'm doing here?
What do you think I'm doing then?
Being an idiot, that's what.
Yeah, I'm the one overstepping the mark. I'm the one overstepping the mark. Taking property off people, being aggressive, walking right up to me. Bully boy, bully boy.
Mate, I'm not engaging with you anymore.
Well, why don't you take him to somewhere where he can't be traumatized, you know? Why don't you move him out of public so he's not traumatized? Is it my fault? Is it my fault that I'm reporting on this incident? You know, I just come across this incident, I want to report on it. Because bully boys like you like to overstep the mark, and you know, you might infringe on people's rights. So I record people like you. Bully boys. Thought you could intimidate me when you walked up to me. Thought you could intimidate me. How many other people do you intimidate like that? Bully boy, 6316. You're a joke, man. West Yorkshire Police is a complete joke. And you're gonna get cameras in your face. You're gonna get cameras in your face.
Stop swearing.
I didn't swear.
Yeah, you did.
West Yorkshire Police is a complete joke. What were the swear word?
Swore.
When? It's on camera, bro. I didn't swear.
I'm telling you to stop swearing.
I didn't.
Okay then, so something hit a nerve there because he went back to something he probably abuses all the time, Section 5, swearing in public. JoeKingAudits never swore once, so this is clearly something he abuses because he didn't swear and he's gone straight to telling him to stop swearing. Well, he's going to be using Section 5 of the Public Orders Act of 1986. I'm fed up of going over this. Is harassment, alarm or distress. A person is guilty of an offence if he uses threatening or abusive words or behaviour or disorderly or displays any written signs or visual representation which is threatening or abusive within the hearing or sight of a person likely to be cause harassment, alarm or distress. So, keywords here, as I always say, threatening or abusive words or behaviour or written signs or visual representation. So it has to be threatening or abusive. Whatever you are doing, it has to be threatening or abusive for a Section 5 to take place. And then they have to have a complainant for that. Well, that's what everybody honestly believes, but it just has to happen within the hearing or sight of a person likely. There's a key word, likely to be caused harassment, alarm, or distress. So, again, keywords, threatening or abusive. It has to be threatening or abusive. Swearing within itself is not threatening or abusive. If he was to say, West Yorkshire Police are a fucking joke, that is not threatening or abusive. So that is not a Section 5. Context in what you are saying is very important with a Section 5. And this copper honestly believes just swearing in general is a Section 5 when it is not. So let's continue.
Look at your jaw going. You are going to get sacked one of these days, I tell you. I know bully boys like you. I know bully boys like you. You are going to get sacked, bro. Guarantee it. Think you can tell people, members of the public, what to do in public? Yeah. Yeah. Walk away. Walk of shame, bro. See you later. I'm sorry about this, but you know, I just hate the police, you know, because they're always trying to get you for something, you know. Just like this bully boy over here is like, oh, you can't drink out here. Yeah, I can, bro. See you later. You know. Don't even know what you're talking about. Assault, by the way. You took my beer off me. Assault. Common assault.
Hey, if you carry on drinking, I'll call you beer, then.
Come on then. Go for it.
So yes, I would have to say it would be a common assault. I'm not going to go over common assault. I've done that loads of times. Common assault, just like antisocial behaviours, unwanted contact, and everyday life. You consent to certain contacts, and obviously that was not. If he poured it out and deprived you of your thingy, that would be theft. But what this cop has just said there, I would have to. It said, if you carry on, I'll pour your drink out. He's got no legal powers to do that because he's not committing an offence. As we already mentioned earlier in the video, public space order. There isn't one there, otherwise he would have poured it out anyways and put it in the bin. But that alone could be a Section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act of 2015, which is this. There we go.
Corrupt or other improper exercise of police powers and privileges. 1. A police constable listed in subsection 3 commits an offence if he or she A. He exercises the powers and privileges of a constable improperly, and B. Knows or ought to know that the exercise is improper.
So the fact that he said he's going to pour out his beer if he continues drinking it, knowing that he's got no right to do so, as exercising the powers and privileges of a constable improperly, and the fact that he knows it as well. So what happens should happen for a constable which does this. Here we go.
A police constable guilty of an offence under this section is liable, on conviction on indictment, to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 14 years or a fine, or both.
So why is this section not used enough? Because we see police abusing this section all the time. We've seen it in yesterday's video where the police abused Section 23, searched somebody knowing he wasn't there. This is what he should be charged with, but it'll never happen. Why? Because people do not chase it up. If chased it up and fingered it, this copper, he couldn't have got that wrong at all. Well, in yesterday's video, the guy had pink bloody trousers. The lass had pink trousers on, this guy didn't. But that's for yesterday's video. This video, he should know that drinking in that area is not an offence, and if he doesn't, he should clarify it before making empty threats. But let's continue.
Are you holding up the one as well? Oh, yeah.
You're evil, you, aren't you? I'm just a random member of the public recording. That guy tried to stop me recording. That's why you're butthurt, because you don't want me recording this incident. Yeah? That's why you're butthurt about it. Right. And you couldn't tell me what to do, so you're butthurt about that. You try to intimidate me, so you're butthurt about that, and that didn't work either, because you know you've never been able to not bully people, have you? You know, bully boy. You know, like you get yourself into trouble if you approach people and step that close to them that aggressively. You know, you're gonna get yourself into trouble doing that. I promise you. You know, like if I did that as a member of the public, what would you do? If I just walked up to you, got in your face, what would you do? What would you do if I did that to you, bully boy? You know? You're lucky. Three threats. Bully boys. Can I talk to you now?
I don't want to talk to you, mate.
You said I can't record.
I said I didn't want you recording.
We're in
that
public.
Gentleman there.
We're in public.
Right, stop being an idiot, right? I said to you, please don't record this gentleman here.
Why do you keep abusing people?
What?
Why do you keep abusing
I
people?
keep telling you to go away because she's trying to get.
You're the idiot, right? You told me to stop recording. You know the rules. You know the rules.
Your dog's on the leash. Your dog's
They're on the lead.
Okay, so like I said, it's nice speaking to you, but it's not. You've got no better to do. So see you later on. Good night.
Yeah. You're gonna get a professional standards complaint.
Keep your dogs under control, please. 'Cause that's an offence, which you'll know.
Okay, then. So him saying he's gonna report him to professional standards made this cop just commit a section 26, in my opinion. He is threatened him under the Dangerous Dogs Act of 1991, section 3, which is keeping dogs under proper control. So what does it state? Right, so we'll just highlight this here.
If a dog is dangerously out of control in F1 any place in England or Wales, whether or not a public place. A. The owner, and B. If different, the person for the time being in charge of the dog is guilty of an offence, or if the dog, while so out of control, injures any person, F2 or assistance dog, an aggravated offence under this subsection.
So, did you see that dog dangerously out of control? No, I did not. I actually seen the dogs behave a lot better than I see a lot of other dogs behaving, which are on leads. Those dogs was on a lead and they was pretty well trained. There wasn't dangerous and there wasn't out of control. So the fact that is said that is absolutely irrelevant, because the dog has to be dangerously out of control for it to be an offence under the Dangerous Dogs Act. So this absolute buffoon threatening him under saying that is an idiot, and maybe he should go and learn the law on this. And now what we're going to do is go to controlling your dog in public. As I said, it has to be dangerously out of control, and that is what the law states. So what is classed as out of control? This is on the government's website, and their out of control is this. So let's see what their out of control is.
Your dog is considered dangerously out of control if it injures someone, make someone worry that it might injure them. A court could also decide that your dog is dangerously out of control if either of the following apply. It attacks someone's animal. The owner of an animal thinks they could be injured if they tried to stop your dog attacking their animal.
So, did his dog display any of that there? No. His dogs, I should say, no. Most people fear they might be injured from larger dog breeds, not little dog breeds. So, the fact that That's the only thing what could be classed as out of control, is somebody worrying that they might be injured by his dogs. So there is the funny thing is, right, what the copper should have said is the Road Traffic Act, because under the Road Traffic Act there is a piece of legislation what says your dog should be on a lead at all times near a main road. But is that stupid he didn't think of that? He thought of the Out of Control's Dogs, the Dangerous Dogs Act. But I'm going to end my little rant now, and yeah.
You're a joke, bro.
I hope you're proud.
Three threats I've had today. Yeah, that guy walking up to me, you telling me to stop recording.
Is that a threat?
Like, yeah.
It's a simple instruction, isn't it, that you can't follow. If you don't...
I don't have to follow your instructions.
No, right, okay.
No, why do I have to follow your instructions?
Right, see you later.
Why are you better than me?
See you later.
Are you God?
Pleasure.
Are you God? Are you God?
Why? I don't like God.
No.
Well, there you go, then you answered your own
You look like
question.
an idiot.
Alright. Alright. That's nice of you.
See you later.
Yeah, so you have to do the reaction. Alright.
Two for two.
See you later, pal.
2 for 2. Oh, you didn't catch no criminals. You didn't catch no criminals today, no? What a surprise. You didn't catch no criminals again, no?
Okay then, so what do you think of that interaction? I outlined a few of the things I believe through this thingy. The fact that these coppers don't know what a dangerous dog is, and the definitions of dangerous dogs outlined by the government, the people who employ them. The other things, a public space protection order, saying that there's one of them in place, took his beer off him, them threatening him to empty out his beer for that. There's just little things. This copper, their attitude throughout this was absolutely disgusting. There was no need to speak to members of the public in that way, calling them stupid, idiots, and all that sort of stuff. It's unnecessary. And it is abusive. So there was the one what committed a Section 5 in my threatening and abusive. There you go, Section 5. Threatened to empty his beer out and was being abusive towards him. Abusive language and behaviour don't have to be swearing. Abusive can just be being abusive towards somebody. So these coppers committed a Section 5 in my opinion. I'm just going to stop here. I've made this video go on a little bit too long. But let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does help in YouTube's algorithm. And I'll catch you on the next one.